Welcome to Titan Tuition, specialist tuition from highly experienced heads of departments and senior examiners. In this revision video, we're breaking down the key characters in Inspector Calls and why they matter for your GCSE exams. Let's get started. Inspector Goole is a mysterious police inspector who arrives at the Birling family's dinner party to investigate the death of Eva Smith. Through calm but persistent questioning, he reveals how each character contributed to her downfall. He represents Priestley's views on social responsibility and acts as the moral voice of the play. The inspector challenges the characters' selfish behaviour and forces them to confront the consequences of their actions. His final speech emphasizes that everyone is responsible for each other, and his sudden disappearance adds to his symbolic, almost supernatural nature. Arthur Birling is a wealthy factory owner and the head of the Birling family. He is arrogant, self-satisfied, and strongly believes in capitalism and individual success. Birling fired Eva Smith from his factory for demanding higher wages, showing his lack of care for workers. Throughout the play, he refuses to accept responsibility for Eva's death and is more concerned with protecting his reputation than learning a moral lesson. Priestley uses Birling to criticize selfishness, greed, and the ignorance of the upper classes. Sybil Birling is Arthur Birling's wife and represents upper-class prejudice and lack of compassion. She used her influence on a charity committee to deny Eva Smith help when she was desperate, simply because Eva challenged her authority. Sybil is cold, judgmental, and hypocritical, claiming to support charity while showing no real kindness. She refuses to accept blame and believes social class defines a person's worth. Priestley presents her as a symbol of moral blindness among the wealthy. Sheila Birling is the daughter of Arthur and Sybil Birling and undergoes the most significant character development. At first she is naive and self-centered, but she quickly feels guilt when she learns she had Eva fired from her job out of jealousy. Sheila accepts responsibility for her actions and learns from the inspector's message. By the end of the play, she represents hope for change, showing that the younger generation is capable of learning and becoming more socially responsible. Gerald Croft is Sheila Birling's fiancé and the son of a wealthy rival businessman, which immediately places him within the upper classes. At the start of the play, he appears polite, confident, and respectable, but the inspector reveals his affair with Eva Smith, who he knew as Daisy Renton. Gerald initially helped Eva by rescuing her from Alderman Megati and setting her up in a flat, but he later ended the relationship, leaving her vulnerable again. Although Gerald shows some guilt and sympathy, he is quick to distance himself from the responsibility once the inspector leaves and tries to prove the investigation was a hoax. Priestley uses Gerald to show how the upper classes can appear kind but still avoid real responsibility or lasting change. Eric Birling is the Birling family's son and is presented as troubled and immature at the start of the play. He had a relationship with Eva Smith and made her pregnant, then stole money from his father to support her. Eric feels genuine remorse for his actions and accepts responsibility for Eva's death. Like Sheila, he learns from the inspector's lesson and criticizes his parents for refusing to change. Eric represents the potential for growth and moral improvement. Eva Smith, also known as Daisy Renton, is never seen on stage, but she is the most important character in the play. She represents the vulnerable working class and is a victim of exploitation by the upper classes. Each character's actions contribute to her suffering, from losing her job to being denied charity. Eva is used by Priestley to show how society's lack of responsibility and compassion can destroy lives. She symbolizes all people who are mistreated by an unfair social system. If you found this helpful, make sure you follow Titan Tuition for more expert GCSE English revision. Thanks for watching.